So you're originally from Alabama. How did you end up in Austin?
I moved here to get my degree at UT, my master's in community and regional planning. It's in the School of Architecture, and I just finished it in May. So, got my master's degree. I am a master. And also for music, I mean, that was a big part of it. I knew it was a music city, and I wanted to pursue Monarchs, and I thought I could kind of have two careers going on at the same time when I was here.
And are you from Austin, or are you from Alabama as well?
From Alabama. I'm in town for the recording process, which we'll be doing for a few weeks in July, which it is right now. And I'm going back there. But I'm going to move here in the fall at some point, is my plan.
Now, your album, The Oak, from 2008, I listened to it, and from me personally, and this is what's beautiful about music, is it plays to whatever memories we have. And I found it to be very heart-worn and somber.
Yeah.
And what were you going through at the times you were writing those songs? Because they just really speak of a lot of heartache.
Right. Well, let's see. I wrote my first song in 2006, which was the first song on that album, Notes on Disease. And I had just come out of a long period of, heartache and depression and some issues. And so I think I kind of had a quarter life crisis or something. I don't know. I was just grappling with a lot of different issues, and I had been journaling about them a lot for about a year while I was dealing with these issues. And then I sat down at my mom's piano and I wrote that song, and then it was just such a blessing because I realized that I have an outlet for whatever it is that's going on, which at that time was a lot of kind of heavier issues. So.
And on that album, you guys had 3 songs that were over 5 minutes, which nowadays is very rare.
Right.
What was your reasoning behind that as far as not cutting them down to shorter songs?
That album was not about being...
We didn't have a producer telling us that one's a long one.
That's true. And plus I wouldn't have cared. Those were, those songs were so raw. They were the first songs I've ever written, and I had a lot to say. And so I think that's why they're longer. And then also, we were recording that on a 4-track tape recorder. It was extremely lo-fi, and in no means were we trying to make sort of pop songs that people can just be like, yay, not saying that there's anything wrong with that, and I'd like to do that. I'd like to have single-type songs, of course, but...
I think that album's got enough material just to warn the viewer who's not familiar. It's not inaccessible. I think you can go like, yay, or whatever was the gesture you were making. It's accessible still.
Right. Yeah, it is. It is accessible.
But it was definitely a work from your heart.
Definitely. And I don't want to ever have something that isn't a work from my heart. But that was just, I don't know. It's just an extremely raw album. There'll never be another one like it because we'll be recording in studios the rest of the time. That was done in my mother's den, a friend's studio, in an old warehouse that was falling down in Birmingham, Alabama, all on a 4-track tape recorder. And so, and also, and I was so fresh. I'd just written all those songs, and so it just has that sort of vibe. And yeah.
But, well, however you did it, it gives it such a unique sound, because I don't think there's anything out there that, and it's a great sound.
Thanks.
And I was trying to think, well, who does your voice remind me of? And I'll be honest with you, you're one of those voices that as soon as you hear it, you know exactly who it is. And that's a great thing.
Thank you.